If we're going on 4-day cricket, I would say, I think it was about 160 I got here against Kent. If we're going on white ball, first game, what was it called? Blast off. Blast off against Yorkshire. As you say, being a multi-format player, it's quite tough to go from red ball and white ball. But I feel like over the last few years, I've taken my white ball game to, I want to say, new heights. I'm trusting myself a lot more at the crease. So I think within that, I've seen performances like against Yorkshire where I was able to, steady the ship and then really get the team out of a sticky situation. So I think it was quite nice to see the rewards that I put in. Not many people see off camera, away from everything. Quite nice to see the rewards out in the middle.
How important do you think that win was for the campaign? Because Blast-off puts a lot of pressure on us. We bring the Sky cameras in, we pack the place out, and we play a really good team like Yorkshire, who had Johnny Bairstow. So, we're not giving ourselves an easy ride. So, to win as convincingly as we did, I mean, how much do you think that really kind of set the tone for the competition?
I think so. I think because, do you know what I mean? You got, like, we were quite lucky to have Glenn Maxwell with us. I know I'm not alone in saying how much he was beneficial for us. I know some people would look at the runs, but what he did for this group of players was so big, so massive. Not many people saw the fact that he was standing behind the nets as we were range hitting for 2 hours. Didn't leave, talking us through different things, what he proved to offer off the pitch as a batting unit. You don't get that. As you mean, it just sort of, if you had any unsurety, you could go and talk to him. If you wanted more clarity, you can go and talk to him. So I think as a group of players, of course, there's always pre-game nerves. So to settle them against a strong Yorkshire lineup probably proved that, this group of players is special. And as you saw throughout the campaign, there were individual moments of brilliance, but as a squad and as a collective, we are a very, very good team.
Only a little bit of Sam Hain, didn't it? It had the cuts and the dabs and the picking the right shot, and then it had the rolling over.
Yeah, I don't know what you call that. I don't know how to explain that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think with my white ball cricket, like it's had to evolve, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like it just has to evolve. If you don't evolve, you get left. So, I think this batting lineup especially, you got players in and amongst it who complement each other. You got Mousley and Benjamin, you got Bethel as well. You got the slightly more orthodox players in me and Yatesy. You got Davo as up top and as keeper. So you got a good blend of how people approach the game differently, but that ultimately can't hinder you. It really complements the different styles we have within the group. And then you had Glenn Maxwell, who, as you saw, we saw a glimpse of what he can do. I've watched him for years. I'd love to get him back every year if I could. I just think he is so good, but a bit like Carlos, what they offer away from the pitch, what they offer on training days, how they speak in team meetings, you can't put a price on that, especially as a youngish group, having someone like that. I said the same about Carlos, what they offer, it's so special.
And finally, I know you're quite a modest guy, but do you think an innings of that, the pace of it, the shots that you played in front of Sky cameras with Nasser Hussain here, do you think that's the sort of innings that England take notice of?
I reckon in years gone by I would have, but I think I'm in a place now where I don't notice it. All that really matters are what people that know me, my close friends, my mum and dad and my teammates think of me. It doesn't really matter who's watching, what so-and-so are saying, good or bad. because you're going to get that anyway. You're going to get negative responses, and I still get it now. You still get negativity, no matter how you play. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, it was nice, of course it was, but for me it was just another game. For me, everything goes out the window when I'm out in the middle, because it's almost like you're problem solving. So I honestly don't take any notice of it. I really don't. And ultimately, I don't really care what people think of me. What really matters of how lads see me in the dressing room, and my mum and dad and close friends. Everything else that I find is just noise.